It's hard to believe that over a year has passed since the release of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. After all, I never thought that they'd be able to top the platforming bliss known as Donkey Kong Country Returns, but you know what? They managed to impress me all over again with Tropical Freeze. The team over at Retro Studios has so much talent, so what better way to celebrate their abilities than with a top 5 list. In the video, I've compiled a list of my top 5 favorite levels in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. The 5 levels I chose are the levels that have stuck with me ever since I beat the game nearly a year ago. Memorability, creativity, music, and of course overall enjoyment of the level were the biggest factors I took into account when making this list. Keep in mind though, that this is my list. The great thing about this game is that there are so many different levels to choose from. Believe me, it wasn't easy to narrow it down to just 5 levels. Alright, enough babbling for me. Let's start off this countdown with number 5. Windmill Hills might not be the most epic level in the game, but it was the first level that made me stop and think, wow, this game could really be something special. There's something about hopping and bopping through a quaint little mountain village that's just so unique and unseen before in a platformer. All those windmills that move at different speeds, the mice that inhabit the village, and the fire-blowing pigs all give the level a sense of life and purpose. My favorite moment was actually being inside of a windmill, seeing all the little gears and such, and then climbing to the top of it. This level actually tells a story without saying a word. And of course, who could forget that giant lift that takes you down to the lower level of the village towards the end of the level. And that music, wow, easily one of my favorite songs in the entire game. There are so many things to love about Fruity Factory. First off, I'm partial towards anything food theme, so this level is already a plus in my book. Giant blocks of watermelon used as platforms, crazy slicers trying to chop DK's head off, count me in. Oh, and let's not forget about the giant baddie that tosses frozen fish at you. This level is very mechanical. Everything's moving and working, just like in a real factory. A sense of urgency is present here that's not seen in many other levels. There are a lot of tricky platforming segments here. One of my favorites is trying to hop from fruit piece to fruit piece, all while avoiding the grinders below you. Collecting the Kong letters makes this level even more difficult. Oh, and did I mention slicers? Because that section with the triple slicers and conveyor belts can go die in a hole. Luckily, Dixie's always there to give me an extra boost when I need it. And then just when you think the level's winding down, a giant spinning grinder chases you through a section with some fruit crates. Talk about intense. And can we please talk about how these plant things look like piranha plants? Ah, the level's over. Oh wait, no it's not. This last part trolled the hell out of me. All in all, an amazing and memorable level. Did I mention that I liked food theme levels? Oh, I must have skipped over that. Truth be told, I was sold on this level as soon as I saw the giant fruity popsicles that you actually use as platforms. Just look at them. I don't know how DK resists. The fact that the popsicle slides off when you step on it gives the level some real energy and life. It's almost like this level is a continuation of the factory in some way. You can see the freezers and storage units in the background as if you're platforming inside of a giant freezer. This level is in no shortage of clever ideas though. Using fruit springs to push you on the ice and using your momentum to continue onward is pure genius. Oh, and don't forget about the countless drills trying to kill you. Scorch and Torch made a serious run at the #1 spot. This is seriously a special and unique level, one that I still love to play through every so often. David Wise absolutely nailed the music for the stage. It's every bit as epic and sad as it should be. The freaking savannah is on fire, and platforming through the flames is seriously amazing. Everything crumbles when you step on it, as you try to make it through the level alive. Using the giant water blueberries to put out the fire and take out enemies is an awesome feeling, and some of the most intense moments in the game are found within this level. Good luck trying to find all the puzzle pieces here. Vines that you once swung on with ease are now ablaze, making you think twice what you do before you do it. Scorch and Torch would have been my favorite level in the game, had it not been for the #1 selection of mine. Oh come on, I know you all saw this coming. Grassland Groove is just too damn special to not be my favorite level in the game, and one of my favorite levels in video game history. Everything is happy and full of life, a typical day in the savannah. I can't even express how much I adore this level. Everything about it is perfect. Using the animal puppets to cross gaps, and then celebrating the second half of the level with fireworks, makes for a truly special scene. It's enough to turn anybody's day around. Clinging to the grass on the giant snake decorations is absolutely epic. The music is not only some of the more unique stuff I've heard from David Wise, it's also one of my favorite songs in the entire game. And then once you make it to the Savannah celebration and to the end of the level, you're rewarded with a beautiful scene, complete with a sunset and background of the Savannah. Grassland Groove is easily my favorite level in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Agree or disagree with my list? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time for another Top 5.